This flow moves in a circular fashion around the mat. So let's take a moment to get grounded, and then you can inhale the arms up. We'll start with a Lunar Namaskar, folding forward into a child's pose and pausing there. Then sliding through into a full prostration with the arms extended forward in Namaste. Rising up into a cobra or a sphinx pose, and exhaling down. Rise back up just through hands and knees and sitting back onto the heels. Exhale the hands down through the center. So beginning our mandala cycle around the mat, the first wave from downward facing dog. You can just empty any thoughts, allow the breath to fill the body. Opening up through the backs of the thighs and grounding the heels towards the earth. Inhale the right leg up to the sky and opening the pelvis out. Then exhale the foot forward to the space between the hands. Come on up into your Virabhadrasana 2. So taking Dancing Warrior, inhale to move into a Reverse Warrior and exhaling Parshvakonasana. Inhaling, keep the front knee bent, Reverse Warrior, and exhaling Parshvakonasana, elbow to knee. Inhaling, Reverse Warrior, and exhaling Parshvakonasana. And now keep that right elbow there and come around into a goddess position, just taking a little praying mantis move side to side and settling in. You can use your hands to press the knees back, sink the hips down. Then rising up, back through center and exhaling out into your Vira 2 at the back of the mat. Inhale, Reverse Warrior. Exhaling, Parshvakonasana. Inhaling into your Reverse Warrior again. And exhaling, left elbow to knee, right arm grows long. Last one, inhaling, Reverse Warrior, stay with a deep bend in that left knee, and exhaling into your Parshvakonasana. Take an extra inhale here, and then you can release the hands down either side of the foot, step it back into a plank pose, rise up into your back bend of choice, and exhaling back down. Inhaling to lift up into a plank and then exhale back into downward facing dog. So that same right leg, inhale that up to the sky and opening the pelvis out. Keep the left armpit lifted. Exhaling it across the body to the left armpit. And then stepping the foot back in between the hands. Come up into your Vira 2 again. Now inhaling into a Reverse Warrior, then touch the hands to the inside of the right foot, then the inside of the left foot into Skandasana. So now right leg is straight. Inhaling up into a Reverse Warrior. So a little bit of fancy footwork here, but I know you've got this. And exhaling into Skandasana, just keeping the hips at knee height. Inhaling into your Reverse Warrior. Nice deep bend in that right knee. And then exhaling, Skanda. Inhale, Reverse Warrior. Turn those right toes forward once again. And exhaling into your Skandasana. One last time. Inhale, turning the right toes forward. Exhaling and turning them in. So both sets of toes are facing towards the corners of the mat here, and just keep the hips at knee height. Then you can straighten that left leg and move into Prasarita Padottanasana. So here I've caught hold of the big toes with the peace fingers and taking the elbows wide. Think length in the spine, like you're reaching the crown of the head to the space between the feet. Every inhale, get longer in the spine, and each exhale, dive in a little deeper. Next inhale, you can rise up and we'll move into reverse warrior over that left leg. So turning back to the original front of the mat. Both hands to the inside of the foot and then the inside of the right foot for your skandasana. Inhaling, remember that the left toes face forward once again, reverse warrior. And making this movement as smooth and fluid as you can. Inhaling back into your reverse warrior. Through the power in the legs, find grace back in this skandasana. You can make the arms be more free and fluid if you would like. Exhaling, sweeping back, still keeping a high skandasana with the hips just to knee height. Inhaling, opening through the side body, and exhaling like a wave moving back. Skandasana, and holding here for a moment, opening through the inner thigh, keeping the spine long. And then walking your hands back to the front of the mat, you can step back into plank pose, lower to chaturanga or all the way to the floor, rising up into an upward facing dog or a cobra, and then meeting back in downward facing dog. You can then bring the knees down onto the earth and sit back onto the heels into child's pose. And we'll take one more of these Lunar Namaskars before the second mandala flow. Inhaling the arms up and exhaling to fold into child's pose and pause. Slither through into a full prostration, stretching the arms out, and again pause. Rise up into a back bend. Lower and let the forehead touch the earth. Rise back up through hands and knees, circling the arms all the way around. Let the palms touch and exhaling back into Namaste. And then let's find downward facing dog again as we circle back the other way around the mat. So inhaling the left leg to the sky and again coming into that open pelvis position. Exhale and step the foot forward to the space between the hands, finding your Virabhadrasana 2. And again, dancing warrior, but this time optional to not use the arms. So good idea to work the core and do the bending movement on the exhale. So inhale back to Vira 2 and exhale. Reverse warrior, inhale, Vira 2, exhaling, navel to spine, Parshvakonasana. Inhaling back into your Vira 2, exhale, reverse warrior, and then into your Parshvakonasana. Coming back around into your goddess position or Malasana, this time going low. So catch hold of the ankles and use the elbows to press the knees away. Then straightening the legs up, parallel the feet, and optional to take a headstand here, a straddle headstand, if that's in your practice, being sure to keep the shoulders lifted here and engage the forearms deep into the earth. And then coming back down through your straddle back onto the earth or just staying in your forward fold. And then from here you can turn into your Vira 2 over the right leg, so turning the right toes out and the left toes in and finding Vira 2. And again with those fluid power arms, so the inhale in your Vira 2 and the exhale in the side movement, so you've got that abdominal support for the lower back. So exhaling, reverse warrior, Inhale to Viratu. Exhaling Parshvottanasana, strong through that back leg. Inhale, Viratu. And last round, exhaling Reverse Warrior. Inhale and exhale Parshvottanasana. And inhaling back into your Viratu, then exhaling the hands down either side of the foot, moving through your connecting vinyasa, whatever that looks like, up dog or cobra, but we'll meet back in downward facing dog. And again, the left leg reaches up to the sky, bend the knee, open the pelvis, keep lifting through the right armpit, and then take the knee across to that right armpit. Open it up and back and stepping the foot to the space between the hands. So adding on to this in this second wave, so from a reverse warrior, coming on out and into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. So either staying here, or you could float the bottom hand or catch hold of the top foot and coming into this standing balance. Use a block under the hand if you need to. Brighten through the back leg. Then landing lightly and back into your reverse warrior. Then adding in that same movement that we did last time into the Skandasana, but this time going low. So sinking the hips down. You could have that right heel down and using the arms for support to sit down. You can then move into this side bend, keeping your right leg in a half squat position. So I demonstrated the not catching the foot, resting the left elbow onto the knee and just stretching the right arm long. You could do that, or catch if you're able to. And then again, using the hands for support and bringing yourself around and back into your Viratu, ready for the second side. Reverse warrior, nice deep bend into that right knee. And then launching yourself forward and into your Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. So again, use a block if you'd like to. You could float the bottom hand if you'd like. And as well, reaching back to catch the top foot if you would like. Finding a variation that makes your body sing. Finding that opening, and then keep the opening and keep the softness as you reach back into a reverse warrior. Then again, tracing that movement back into Skandasana, the low Skandasana this time. So hips stay low. Minding your knees if you have any knee issues. So either staying high with the right elbow on the knee, or take the right hand across to the left ankle and reach the left arm up and over to the little toe side of the foot. And so you're using your right arm to dial the chest open to the sky some more. Enjoying this opening for one last moment. And then you can make your way up, and that concludes our circular flow around. You're welcome to take Shavasana now, or stay in a seated position for a few final flows. Inhaling to circle the arms out and up. Bring the palms to touch and exhale down through the midline. Inhaling again, honoring that circular energy of your body, that energy sphere that you are in. And one more time, inhaling to sweep the arms up, and then exhaling and looking behind you to the right. Inhaling back through center and twisting off to the left. And seeing what lies behind you and to the sides, above you and beneath you. Feeling that whole sphere of your being. You can then circle the hands back around into Namaste and pausing there. honoring yourself for taking the time to practice and connecting to this larger aspect of yourself. Namaste.